He's looking to throw. Lets it fly. Makes the grab on the right. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line.
Really nice timing on that throw. Quarterback had to hold it, allow his receiver to work his route, but he threw it at the perfect moment so that he was able to make the catch inbounds right on the sideline.
It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Quarterback checking off. The give to the tailback. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. He's looking to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, I don't know if you want that guy outside the pocket very often because he's so fast and he can do some damage, but they did a nice job containing him. Once he left the pocket, they were ready for it, came to him, he tried to throw the football. Nice hit on the quarterback as he's throwing to force a bad pass.
Unloads to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. And here comes the punt team. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First down here for the offense. He wants to throw. Fires to the tight end. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. Oh, they knock him free. Defense just cradling that fumble and securing it.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following up for a massive fumble recovery.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Couldn't order better field position for this offense. Leaves it with the back.
Come on now.
You'll
He
take
was
this
the
every
ball.
time. 5 yards on the first down play.
I know the passing game sells and the passing game is exciting, but it's not exciting to get 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground, but it will be very successful.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Trying to get to him. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
I'm not positive, but that first down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Makes a catch along the left sideline, and that is a big pickup.
And the defense has to be kicking themselves for allowing a first down there. You're just maybe going to give them a few yards and let them set up for a field goal. Instead, you let them move the chains, and now they're knocking on your door, 1st and goal.
He works his
Okay,
way
Mike
all the
Sale.
way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
2nd and goal.
On the set.
Now it's 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Feeling some heat. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack, you avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal. And
Let's go, Elijah. Let's go, Elijah. Let's go, Elijah. Let's go, Elijah. Hey, let's go, Sophie.
To start this drive at their own 47.
You take over the game, Tim.
Out of the gun to give to the
You
back.
take over. Get over here. Oh,
And he does a really nice job
man.
finding open space and making a
You
good
stuck the
game
bucket,
before
right?
the stop is made. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. He's looking to throw. Getting some heat. And they got him.
Did it,
They'll
but
get
you
him
did
down for
something
the
else
sack.
on top of it.
Sometimes you beat your guy and you get sacked so clean.
Should've threw that shit
Sometimes,
early.
like on this play,
It was
the
open
ABs do
early.
a great job covering, make the QB hold the football, and then the rush gets home.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
What?
And that pass intercepted. Going the other way, and he's got room. He
That's
steps out of
crazy,
bounds, but
Tim.
not only does he
That's a
get the
bad
ball
ball,
back,
Brody.
what a return to
Come on,
set up
Brody.
his offense.
And that's the danger about being in a 3rd and long situation. You've got to push the football downfield. The defense is expecting it. So they've got guys in the back end with their eyes on the QB. They're able to make the interception. This offense is going to have to do a better job generating.
Let's go.
Intercepted. And they
Let's
got it
go.
on the pick, but on the great
Let's go,
return,
Peyton.
improve this
I thought you
position.
graduated.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback.
Yeah,
Here.
this
2
one on
interceptions
Friday.
already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
On 1st down, here comes
Check.
this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Buys a little time. And he'll step out of bounds after a
Fish
very
me again,
productive
and
play.
I'm sitting
Man, what a
fine.
nice run by the QB. Great job exploding, getting upfield, and then smartly getting out of bounds. And, man, how hard is it to stop an offense with a guy at the quarterback spot that's so dynamic?
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Quick strike complete. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep.
Oh my
They
God,
bring him
way
down,
to
and he's going to
fucking
lose a
write
yard
that
on
shit.
that one.
And I think in today's era of college football, we get enamored with the jet sweep. It's exciting. You're getting this wide receiver involved in the run game, but sometimes it's just better to go old school. Just run the football conventionally north side.
Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Gets rid of it. Gets it out fast. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
And a really good job by the quarterback being very decisive. He saw his matchup, he went for it, he attacked it, got the positive gain. I would say he's going to find that guy a few more times today.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Finds a crease at the 20. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to stop this guy. They better rally to the football and get multiple hats because he is not easy to bring down.
First down to start the drive after the break. Looking to move it through the air. He'll throw it. He caught it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Motion from the offense. Looking to throw on second down. Into the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. Florida State is running away with this one right now, and it's kind of felt that way since we saw Chief Osceola and Renegade. They're up 14 over Wake Forest. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye
Oh,
on
come
everything
on.
going
That's a
elsewhere.
big
Oh,
six.
man. The quarterback almost just threw his
That's the
second
freshman
interception
right
on
there.
as many drives. He's trying to fit that football in there. It gets tipped
Oh,
up in
come
the
on,
air.
freshman.
He's lucky that wasn't picked off.
Come on, freshman.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. And they can't connect, but the flag flies, and I think this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. You simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. He'll grab the throw to the sideline and step out of bounds after picking
Were
up
they
a few.
really called that?
So the decision has been made, and the coach will
Oh,
take the
y'all
penalty.
bugging.
Line gets set, first down. He's looking to throw it. He lobs one high down the left side. Pulls it in inside the 10. Touchdown!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
And the point after is good. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He's going to bring it out from deep. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Skips away from pressure. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
And that's a pretty good job by this defense. Man, it's so hard to limit these quarterbacks, and they're spreading you out all over the field. When they take off, it's hard to limit the damage. Nice job limiting the damage. And I'll tell you what, make it physical. Finish those plays and try to tackle that guy and make him think about running the football in the future.
Wide receiver shows motion. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42.
It's so hard to get to quarterbacks when they get the ball out of their hands this fast. Great job understanding what the defense is doing, right away assessing, hitting the corner route right off the jump.
From the gun to give, looking for room.
The run game just has not been working for this offense all game long. We saw it on that last play as well. Just not getting enough push up front on the offensive line. They haven't been physical.
Fast motion from the offense. Looking to throw on second down. The sweet feet buy a little time. He makes a grab. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
This guy is officially a problem. His second receiving touchdown of the game. Nice job by the
He
offense.
played the wheel too, so comfortably. I wasn't even looking at the wheel. That's crazy how mine is.
After scoring the touchdown.
Oni.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Fires to the right. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on first down.
Well, even though that pass was incomplete, I wouldn't be shocked if this defense in the second half decides to play some deeper coverages. This offense has already shown they're willing to be aggressive, and they've got a lot of speed. Moving forward, this defense cannot afford to give up big plays in the passing game.
Off play action. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
Go
And he
ahead,
gets
Tristan.
continuing his production. Last week, 2 sacks. This week, already a sack in the first half. This guy has been on a sack terror.
On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to escape and get it himself. And
Oh, that's a good
tackling
fucking
there
run.
to keep him from getting to the first down marker.
These guys aren't human either. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
He'll field the punt and look for room. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. The offense set for a first down play. Here's the handoff. Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
He's looking for a man on second down. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, move! Why are they in the same spot?
That type of pass, very lucky to get it back.
Hey, when you speed quarterbacks up like this, when you hurry their thought process, they're going to make mistakes. That was a mistake there. Throwing into double coverage, obviously.
Nigga, double coverage.
Could have been worse. Nice job by the defense.
3rd and short now from their own 48. They'll try to get it through the air. Quickly complete. Oh, that big stiff arm got him some room. And he'll go down, but he delivered the business end of his stiff arm to that defender on the way.
You got picked there.
Well, it didn't take long for this guy to leave his impact in the game, guys. With that catch, this guy's already over 100 yards in the game, and we're not even done the
He
first
looks
half.
6.
They'll throw it on first down. Nice move to pick up yardage. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific
Jay
pickup.
crazy. Double spin is crazy.
And this secondary in particular, and I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second
Hey.
quarter, and already this quarterback is over 200 yards passing.
From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. Handoff. to the
Oh,
single
good
running
play,
back. They
55.
bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
They'll keep it on the ground. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what holds.
God, it's slow motion show this man give fuck. Oh, gee. I know he mad.
Making your situation really good on the next down.
Fires into the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this
First, I was afraid. I was petrified.
Now facing a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He wants it all. Snagged in the
Head top. Head top.
Touchdown. How efficient.
Flex on you, bitch.
Extend this lead here in week 5.
And I absolutely love this play call. You still got a little bit of space while you're not too close to the goal line, where you can run your big tight end right up the middle of the field, run the post route, throw it up to him, let him do the rest, and get the touchdown.
Oh my God, that was a head top. That was a head top.
And with the extra
That was a
point,
head
they
top.
push the lead out a little further. A 70-yard touchdown drive, and the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. The kickoff team out there getting set. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Looking to go up top on first down. Fires it down the seam. And the deep shot is complete inside the 35-yard line.
Oh.
Touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And with the extra point, they trail by 2 touchdowns, 28-14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Tulsa is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about all along Route 66 for some time. They're up 14 over the Royals. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business, gentlemen.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Will take over. First and 10.
Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Throws to the wideout.
Bro, come on, bro.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off. Trying to take it back. The tag.
Respectfully.
And he'll take this one all the
There's
way
no
up
way
and
that he
into
doesn't
the
throw
end
that
zone
shit.
for a touchdown. What a
Doesn't
play
move.
by
The nigga
this
don't break on the
defense with a
ball.
pick
Like.
six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception.
Not putting the
Everybody
ball
on
in the
defense,
end
we
zone.
turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
Not put the ball in the air anymore.
They're lining up to kick it off after the pick six, and that defense will come out feeling it. Oh, he's going to take a chance and bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. They're trying to get to it. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. Hoping to find one that works this time on second down from the 7. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. He's going to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete to the right. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. Off the play fake on first down. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, you gotta make a better throw, baby. It's cool, it's cool. Give us a break. Give us a break right here. Get a break. Get a break.
Quarterback and receiver not on the same page, but when you're going to miss, don't miss towards the DB. You definitely want to miss out towards the sideline so you don't get yourself in trouble.
Now the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets to him. Down goes the quarterback. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. This is a third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You've set up fourth and long. You're going to get the ball back. Go get some water and celebrate.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Kickoff and kickoff return teams on the field, and we're just about ready to go in the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22. They'll start this third quarter with a run. And they try the middle of this defense, and they rise to the challenge.
You gotta chill, big bro.
Great job by the defense being stout, right? That's your job. Be stout up front, stuff in the run play, make them get in more passing situations, but do not let them run the football. That's one-on-one. Stop the run first.
The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. On second down, just keeps firing. Shoots it to the left.
I just said play outside.
He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys, but that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season, and man, you know he's looking for more.
From the 39-yard line, it's first and 10. Toss sweep to the right. At midfield, he's got room. Off he goes. He's at the 10. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. There's a reason they call this dude a big playmaker. Moments just like that one.
Big-time playmaker. Can make plays all over the field from all different spots. That's why you got to find ways to give him touches as much as possible because he'll make it happen.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Not going to give him a chance to make a play as they boot that thing through the end zone. Offense set on first down. The give to the back. At the 35, he's open. Afterburners coming. Running inside the 20. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. He's up to 113 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Bentley. Put the clamps on that ball and strolled into the end zone for a touchdown. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And the extra point splits the uprights. They're up 35-28. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. And stampeding through the defense. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. You can feel the momentum starting to swing in this stadium. It's 1st and 10. Hand off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
On 2nd down, he's looking downfield. It's complete to the left. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. They make the stop after the catch and still support the dude to pick up that 1st down.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on you.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
3rd down coming up.
Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Now on the option.
Oh, he got that off.
At the 45 on his way.
He got that shit off.
Bounds, but not before the big pickup and a 1st down for this offense. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Been showing them the run. Now they'll throw it. On the run, fires downfield. He makes the catch. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He makes the connection. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there.
Why are you laughing?
It's hard to run a route or get lost near the sidelines and understand exactly where you're at. Nice job understanding I'm starting to get close to the sidelines, throttling down a little bit, catching the football and making sure I was in bounds.
Are you wet?
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down.
Get him in, go in there, baby.
Quarterback checking the play.
I love you.
On 2nd down, they'll take to the air. And it's caught for the touchdown.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
On to attempt the try. And after that extra point, we have a tie ball game in the 3rd quarter. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Ball State is currently up big right now in a game they'll be talking about in Muncie for some time. They're up 14 over the Pandas. Your boy Case.
On that one, Kevin, let us know when it goes final. Now this offense is back on the field. He leaves it with the back. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And it's just simple 1st down run, showing your physicality, setting your offense up in a good spot.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. On the move to his left. Lost, the defense is wide open.
Oh my God. Hey, he paid for it, though.
But not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. He wants to throw. Quickly complete. Smashes ahead. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. And Jesse, he just keeps piling up numbers over 350 yards for the game.
And I feel like from the get-go race, this guy's just been in a great rhythm all game long. He just seems like he's dialed in, and man, he's been accurate throwing the ball.
He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
And the triple option requires so much discipline. You got to be so sound, understanding all the things they can hit you with. And listen, the quarterback makes it good. You got to focus on the QB. Dude, great job here stringing along, making the tackle. Great job by the defense.
Last play was a near disaster. Now dealing with 2nd and 13. Goes to the option. Just ran him over. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
And I love this because you got 2nd and really, really long. And what's the idea of the offensive coordinator? Get 3rd and management. Nice job getting the run. Not only a positive run. Shoot, you almost got the 1st down. Now you're set up for good success on 3rd down.
He is smashing people.
Let's go, Trey.
He'll take it in for a touchdown. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And it was capped off with an impressive 18-yard touchdown run. They're just about ready to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the ball is loose on the return.
Oh, no. Yes, let's go. Let's go.
They get the ball right back.
Very... Do you have a play on defense where you've got 30 yards head of steam built up to come make a collision? On kickoff and kickoff return you do, and a lot of times you see big sticks and fumbles happen as a result.
3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. The lone back's got it. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll run play action. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. Makes the catch. It's Gregory. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
Nice job by the receiver on the back end there, too. He sees his quarterback on the run moving, and he just works to get himself open to give his guy a place to throw the football. They're able to connect, and they keep the drive going.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Off play action on 1st down. Now improvising. Working that left side now. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. That score will give them a little more room to operate here in the 4th quarter as they go for their 6th straight win. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. The kickoff team on the field as they'll send this one away. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. A 1st down for the offense. They'll start this drive with a pass. Pressure coming. Incomplete. And he threw that one up for grabs into traffic and fortunate to get it back.
Well, this quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Misfired on
I bet you'll find this part.
Fires to the big foul.
I bet you'll find this part. Lock this nigga up. Give him life. Life for the...
And number one goal as a defense is try to hit the QB as many times as possible. Try to rattle him. Try to get him flustered.
I bet you'll find this part.
Nice job getting there, getting the hit on him.
I bet you'll find this part. Lock this nigga up.
Taking the hit, delivering the shot.
Give him life. Life without parole. No way on God's green earth did he just indulge.
Yeah,
No.
3rd and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You've got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass. The defense did a really good job playing the pass, and 4th down now, it's decision time for you.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has
Yeah.
to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quarterback moving. And he's sacked. A big
Yes.
play on 4th down to stop this drive.
Yeah, and unfortunately in the 4th quarter.
And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And they take another look at the play with the officials on the field.
Welcome
right,
back
and the
to
play
the
will stand.
episode of Rock Boys Football. For us Michigan fans, you know that there are endless
They've got the big
storylines
fellas
to talk
out there,
about
a three
as
tight
Michigan
end look on
rolls through
1st
spring
and 10.
practice. Now, for a lot of us, you know, the bulk of our conversation
Leads it
early
with the running back.
has been around Michigan offense.
They make
has been
the
around
stop
quarterback
of
Bryce
this running
Underwood.
game, moves the chains as they
People are
get the
sleeping
1st down.
on how good this Michigan
This guy's been
defense will be in
special today. Coming into
2025,
this
and
one, they thought they had
I
an
don't think it's
opportunity to get
necessarily
him
us
going,
Michigan
running the
fans who are the
football,
ones
and he has
sleeping. You know, the
delivered.
Michigan
You've
fans
seen
who are
the
listening
speed,
to this,
the
you know,
vision, his
live,
ability
breathe
to
this
break
program.
tackles.
Y'all know
Well
what the
over 100
roster looks
rushing
like.
yards in this
You know
game,
the
and that's why
young
they have a
talent
nice
that
lead
we have
here.
coming up
Knocked
on the
down
defensive
after
side
a
of
gain
football.
of
Now, the
5
national
yards, target
media,
at the 6.
they'll take a look at the defense, look at Mason Grant going to the NFL, Kenneth Graham, Will Johnson going to the NFL. They'll probably make him a thinks he's a really good football player, but they try.
I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
They'll run the option. Quick toss. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
If they can get it in here, we could have a thrilling end to this game. It is 3rd and goal.
Brother, what are you doing? You at work?
Quarterback, quick pass to the receiver.
So,
Touchdown.
What's up, bro? You at work?
With that, they are closing in on bowl
thought maybe-
eligibility, but with this big lead and a 6-0 start.
Well, happy belated birthday.
dreams for this squad.
Salt into her wound, right? Late in the 4th quarter, you can run the football, run this game out. No, sir. I'm going to continue to pad my stats, find my receiver out wide, and give me another touchdown.
Lining up
Today?
to add another. Oh, how could that happen? He misses the extra
You know
point.
what?
And let's
I
check in
wanted
with
to
Kevin Connors in the
re-download
studio.
Apex
Kevin?
too, because I'm off today too. Well, I'm off
this week,
tomorrow.
guys, but take a look at
Glad I
this.
just said that because I got to put
Louisville
it.
is getting taken to the cleaners today. We're talking heavy starch on a hanger, and don't let the door hit you on the way out.
I've been thinking
They're
about
trailing by 14 to
I
Virginia.
bought Minecraft for my
We
son,
promise to keep
and he
you posted
immediately went
on
in
what
that
goes
shit and got
down
it
in
going,
this
bro.
exciting
Like
college football
full
action.
How
building
about that one,
everything,
Kevin?
and
We'll
I'm
be
like,
keeping
bro,
an eye
this
on
this
everything
nigga's
going
way
on
too smart
elsewhere.
for everything we have available for him.
A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the
Bro,
16-yard
like,
line.
he's making.
To the air on 1st down.
Yeah, I had to let my son
Throws for the
get off
tight end.
Roblox. Too many pedophiles on
He's
there.
got it. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets him 30+. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. He rifles one deep down the
Okay,
middle.
dude.
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Not much on that return, but I think they'll let him slide after making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
I played it for like 2 days. I was trying to beat the levels. It's like, bro, it's a really good game, but it's hard as fuck.
And DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the
Damn near insanity.
Nice job by this D.
Crosses the 35. Oh, look out! At the 30. The 10. And it's a touchdown, puts 6 on the board. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in week 5.
What time should I go get my haircut, bro?
They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
What time should I go get my haircut?
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
The
kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And he's going to run it back. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15.
What? What's that?
This drive will open from the 15. Trying to find his man on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Heat up them pass rushers, bring in them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game in the fourth quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Handoff to the lone back. And it'll be a touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me or I should get concerned. Because this offense obviously has had themselves a day. And
what, though?
Their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring. And the defense better do something about it.
And the kick is good, but there's a
I used to play that game back in the day.
Going to be roughing the kicker. They're lining up to kick it off, and he ought to be able to knock this one anywhere he wants after that extra 15 yards with the roughing the kicker. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Nigga lost his jersey number.
Here comes the offense on first down.
You gaming tonight, bro, or you getting on?
Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are, you're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses, but that has not been the case in this game. Here we are late. He's still under pressure, taking a sack there.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20.
9:55.
He's looking downfield to throw.
Okay.
Going deep.
Got an alarm for 9:55 a.m.
And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down.
Well, this guy must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when your internal clock is going off so fast because of the pressure of this.
Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Comes out throwing on 1st down.
Got my same
Makes the
thing.
catch and runs his way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every
Yeah,
week
Tony.
this guy has an opportunity in the end zone. He's coming up with a big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Using the quick game. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. They're down big, but they'll keep fighting to the bitter end and line up for the onside kick here. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. And this, my friend, is what you call advantageous field position. Starting the drive with a 1st and goal. He got a little antsy at the line of scrimmage, and they'll move him back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top. Unleashes to the end zone. And he was going for the touchdown there, and they couldn't make the connection.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
How nice is it as a play caller when you've got a running back as good as this guy, right? I mean, you can just dial up conservative run calls. Nothing has to be too tricky, too fancy. You just know he's going to go make good things happen. Even when it's not blocked properly, he is still finding ways to rip off long runs. This guy now has over 150 yards rushing in the game. Doesn't look like he's slowing down, guys.
3rd and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep.
Here we go. Terrier.
From the gun, wants to pass. And he's got it in the end zone for a touchdown. This is an absolute blowout.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category.
Go ahead, my kicker, bro.
For the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team on the field, and he ought to just boom this thing through the end zone with that extra 15 yards on the penalty.
Returner runs out of bounds.
Looking for a productive play on 1st down.
3:25.
Ooh.
They're going to
Ooh.
open
Oh,
this drive with a pass.
hey. Oh,
Makes the
bruh.
grab on the
It's
left
coming
side.
back anyway.
Running toward the tape. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the
Do it
decision
again,
has been
though.
made, and the coach will take the penalty.
Again.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. They'll go to the air. He hurls one deep down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup.
Bitch
He
ass
was
nigga.
on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9. They didn't just jumpstart that drive. They've electrified it, and now they've got a 1st and goal. Wide out in motion. Here comes the option. Now the toss.
Oh,
They get him on the
got a
ground at
good
the
grip.
3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Now on 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it in. I'm sorry, you're unlikely to win today, but here's a fabulous parting gift, a late touchdown. Once the game reaches this point, you start thinking ahead and how you can find something positive to take into the next game.
Dang right. Keep the offense rolling. Try to find some plays that I can use throughout this season that I can have some more success, or I guess have success. I haven't had a lot of success today, but I'm looking for the future.
They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but hey, that's a live ball. And he falls on top of his own fumble. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. On the move at the 30. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. That big play really has them in business. It's 1st and 10 from the 11. They'll try the run. You're not getting him on the ground, still on his feet. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
And there's nothing more frustrating than when you get late in the game and you know they're running the football and you don't stop them. It's been that kind of day for this defense. They haven't played well. They're going to have to go to the well. They're going to have to figure some things out. Practice this week, I can promise you, will not be a lot of fun with these coaches.
Timeout called by the defense, and there are only 10 seconds left in the game. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And you knew this one was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
And the extra point just tacks a little bit more onto this huge lead. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The kickoff team out there to boot it away, and 15 yards farther up the field after the roughing the kicker penalty. Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Bitch ass nigga.
And the returner will be
Hit my
knocked
kicker
down.
again. I apologize for cussing at you.
One more play to pad the stats. Going up top on 1st down. Hit as he throws. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
Little over anxious out of the stands early, and it's a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And after this play, the cake will be baked. He's back to throw on second down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. And the consolation prize there. He gets into the end zone, won't win them the game, but at least a score as the clock hits 0.
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Matt, you still here?
Two-point conversion attempt is on the way. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now they'll empty the backfield for the two-point try. Wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator
now
was
you want
calling.
to do.
Everything seemed to work through throwing the football.
So now you want to do.
Passing game, the RPOs, the run game, David. This was just.
I said that for the beginning of the game.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed and space, make those big plays. So that's why offenses are ahead of defenses in this game. It was
that's what I was just going to say. That's when everything switched up. That shit was definitely going to be a Stebbins game. Like I went to games last year, and that's what their games look like. High-ass scoring games. Basketball games. That's why I finally started my other quarterback. I said I finally started my other quarterback. I had him on the bench for a while. I was letting my other guy. Because bro got hurt at the end of the game, and bro was fucking up, and I was like, I almost lost the Dunbar because of bro, so I took him out. After he got hurt, I kept him out, and motherfucker started balling. How many more games you got? That shit was fun. I ain't gonna lie. That shit had me nervous. That's why he mad, bro. Diddy mad at me right now, and I just figured that out. That's why he's still mad at me. Bro, that nigga been cussing me out for 2-3 days straight, and I just can't figure out why he been cussing me out. And I just realized, like, I beat this nigga, and he was ranked like 11. I don't even think he's 17. Nah, he's 17. How the fuck I go to 16, though? That's crazy. They gotta give me my respect. Yeah, what you had, like 2 back-to-back buys? You ain't gonna never have another buy in the whole year. Try to go. and Charwood ain't played. Yeah. That's what they do in real life. Nah, that's because that nigga coach at Fairmont. Brody, he go well. He don't coach. He help out a lot, but his son played for Fairmont, and his son's special teams. And at Fairmont, if you on special teams, you damn near like the quarterback type shit, because they be sending people to the league for long snapping, kicking, holding, and all that. Uh, I'm not sure. My boy Jay Rich. Yeah, I think that's who brought the triple over there. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I can't wait to see what the Jay Rich, because Jay Rich just got a spot over here